course, plenty of time to get your stuff together. Because you know what time it is. I think it's Channel 95 season.
Put in the work, they discredit the work, man, you gotta be kidding me. Only really realize when they treating you lower than 10 keys. Got these strangers, they claiming they kin to me. Now my shoulder be colder than 10 degrees. Don't you hate when they talking a lot but not doing a lot and they draining your energy? Man, I got them on mute when I talk down. They run the game without a move from the waist down. Been gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Mister, every time you see me, got a new sound. Being lanes in the space for a hot minute. And the scale being off, check the analytics. Real talk, when the game slows down and they need a new sound. Take a guess who you think did it. Go time, they can see when I lace. Okay. I'm the one when they talk about taste. Okay. Damn bad out of luck, doing too much. I see the cramp up when they moving my pace. Okay. East side got the song to rotate. Okay. It's a hit, maybe way to home base. Okay. Time's up, now you stuck all in the rush. You need to catch up while I settle my case. Talking about run it up. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
I blame you for letting me in the booth. You know I'm the beast. My pen is ready to. I'm out of the window, hanging out of the coop. Again, concealing all of the proof. Oh, look, give me a minute, you're running, they gotta choose. If they all in denial, they're certainly gonna lose. Know that I'm working hard, I can't believe that it's news. Betty, I'm from the Vegas, I'm destined to win or lose. So give me the money right now. My passion spews out of the town. They asking me what I did when all the people were literally weighing me down. I had to embezzle the crown. They say that I'm not from the town. I went on excursions all over the globe. What you gonna say to me now? Really think of God cause I'm self-driven Elon Musk. I resemble Wardell cause I'm beyond guts. I get on the beat like I miss my lunch. Don't be crazy, you a fool if you come out bluff. Grabbing the mic, I show off like I see my crush. See me hype, gotta think maybe he might blush. It's a lid on the three, I gotta keep my tongue. Think I'm Tyreek Hill, where I'm running the muck. I said,
Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Coming up next, the Raptors taking on the Hawks. For the Toronto Raptors, they're well aware that starting the season on the road can make for a choppy start. They plan to rise to the challenge and steal a first win here. Hawks, Raptors. Don't leave your seat. We'll be right back. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForte. Here are the five for the Raptors. They've got Bowen, Chet Holmgren out there with Wembanyama. Then there's LaMelo Ball, and it's Levine in at the three. And for the Hawks, Irving is out there with Richard Hamilton. Then there's Danny Granger. Then it's Nowitzki. And it's Lopez in at the five, roaming the paint. Oh, there's hope in the smell of hardwood in the air, Tim, which means it's time to tip off a new NBA season.
Yeah, Kevin, the excitement is in the air because it counts starting tonight. We heard all the previews, new faces, new places. We're through the preseason. Now we finally get to see how it's going to play out.
So glad you've joined us. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It is great to be here, Kevin. Can't wait.
Levine against Hamilton. Holmgren with a screen on Hamilton. Holmgren can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
That shot wide open. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, you can't leave Kyrie there. He will bury that corner shot.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. Coach thinks that they can push Chet Holmgren out of the comfort zone, and he's okay with making him a jump shooter. He said on the perimeter, he may as well be any shooter. We can guard that. Once he's on the inside, though, the advantage is his. So we have to prevent that as much as we can. Back over to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. The Hawks with a quick start to this one. Pass to Nowitzki. Irving looking over the floor. Good defense by Wembanyama. And the Raptors off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game. Danny Granger, the bucket on the assist by Irving.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now see why.
Toronto with the ball. Looking for their first basket of the game. Tim, pure basketball artistry. That's what Kyrie Irving embodied.
Well, Kevin, the combination of the ball handling, the finishing ability, impossible shot making. I'm not sure there's any player in the NBA who puts on a better show than Kyrie.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. They're having trouble stopping this run.
And the more trips they continue to come up empty, the more the pressure builds on them.
The drive-by ball, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Levine passes to Holmgren. Driving to the basket. Nobody near Granger. Another three for Atlanta. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Hawks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
And stolen by Nowitzki. Shoots a fader, and Holmgren pulls it down.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And they're on the break. And the slam dunk by Granger.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
And this is Bowen's specialty on offense, a legit threat from beyond the arc.
Granger outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Granger's got 10 points.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Ball against Irving. Floats it up for Wembanyama. And stolen by Hamilton. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. And the basket by Nowitzki.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Raptors trail by 17. Left side, Ball. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
The shot by Powell, no good. The Raptors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Goran Dragic is checked in for Atlanta. It's Wall with the drop. And Wall with the slam.
At times, Wall can be so explosive here, playing downhill, and then just sails over the defense for the dunk.
Here's Nowitzki, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Wembanyama, a screen on Dragic. It's Wall with the drive. And Wall with the slam.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Well, there's some recent news, and now on the phone we go to Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, what's going on?
Hey, Kevin. The Memphis Grizzlies showing they are eager to make personnel changes early on still in the season. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at 3 positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thanks again, Shams, as always.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Nowitzki. Dragic against Wall. Outside Dragic. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Trains it from beyond the arc. And it's 7 points for Dirk Nowitzki.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Ball passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with a forceful finish.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Atlanta making some changes. Evans is checked in for Lopez. Thomas comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And Richard Hamilton has subbed in for Irving. And then for Toronto, Edey's checked in for Wembanyama. Collier comes in for Bull. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Allen. And LaVine with the block. And Wall kicks to LaVine. Back to Wall. Toronto needs to get off a shot. Here's Edey, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. The Hawks leading by 11. And here's Hamilton. Still without a basket. To the paint. Edey with the steal. Young with the steal. And it's Hamilton that time on the assist from Young.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Jock Landale's checked in for Young. Pass to LaVine. Thompson, a screen on Hamilton. Clock at 6. LaVine kicks to Wall. Shoots over Powell. Wall, no luck.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Here's Hamilton. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
It's reflected in their assist totals. This is a great start offensively.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Dragic. Devon's out there with Thomas. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Here's Dragic from outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Allen for the 3. The Hawks leading by 9. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, excitement building in Ontario ahead of this coming May when the WNBA makes its long-awaited launch north of the border. The Toronto Tempo will become Canada's first ever WNBA franchise. And with that league finding a rhythm, this debut feels right on time.
It is a beautiful thing. And Shams, we appreciate the report. Danny Granger, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bowen, he's checked in for Toronto. Ball against Dragic. Hamilton outside. Over LaVine. No good from Hamilton. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Toronto Raptors. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
And to say Wall's explosive at the rim doesn't do him justice. I mean, this guy is a freak of nature.
Powell kicks to Dragic. A three-pointer is right on target. Dragic has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Edey, a screen. And Wall. Here we go now. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something Greg the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travels that didn't happen.
Kyrie Irving is checked in for the Hawks. And then for Toronto, Wembanyama, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Bol comes in for Thompson. And it's Collier in for Zach LaVine. That's a 2 from Powell. Atlanta again missing. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Bowen. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Bol setting the pick for Wall. And there's...
That's as good as it gets.
Woo! You can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Bol, that's good.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
It's stolen by Wall. One-on-one here. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Oh, big-time slam by Wembanyama. This is why you got to push him out of the paint.
Top of the key. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 10.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Pass to Wall. Into the lane. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Vlade Divac.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. On the Hawks making a change here. Nowitzki's checked in. And GA, the Hawks going young, trying to build a sustainable model for success.
Yeah, most of their starters not yet scratching their prime, so there's going to be some growing pains, but they're showing plenty of promise.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
That's good from Hamilton. GA now in year 3 under Darko Rajakovic. The Raptors are staying the course.
His contract runs through next season, and he's all in on developing these young players and getting the best out of them.
And the Raptors making a change here. Edey's checked in. And last season, Tim, Paul Millsap retired. He was an all-star in each of his 4 years in Atlanta.
Well, he helped guide the Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals back in 2015. That team overachieved through chemistry, and this group hopes to do the same thing.
Shot clock at 3.
And there's a lot of nuance to Wall's game. People talk about his speed and things like that, but his instinct and skill are equally as important, if not more so.
He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. That's good from Wall. Norman Powell's checked in for Hamilton. And so Wall nails both of them. And last season, Vince Carter became the first player ever to have his jersey retired, Tim, by the Raptors.
so well deserved. And look, prime Vince Carter is exactly the kind of player Toronto is still looking for. A 3-level elite scorer.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Here's Irving. He's got 10. Powell outside. Nowitzki with the screen on Wall. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
And it's the Raptors ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Inside, Edey, and the dunk by Edey.
And that's a nice assist from Wall, scanning the floor, just looking to find the best shot possible.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Nowitzki for 3. Whoa, vintage three-pointer from Dirk.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And Wall. Here we go now. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Goran Dragic is checked in for Atlanta. So it's the Hawks now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Oh, and the jam by Divac.
What a heads-up pass to know that his teammate was going to be available down in the paint.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure. Got that one up quick. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Slow for the Hawks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Divac. And Hamilton subbed in for Goran Dragic. Raptors also changing it up. Holmgren, he's checked in for Zach Edey. Bean comes in for Collier. And Ball subbed in for John Wall.
Good to see Ball dishing it out there, especially to one of his perimeter shooters.
Irving from long range. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
The drive-by Ball. Up and in on the layup.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Nowitzki outside. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Raptors trail by 7. Outside, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
He said, take a seat, young fella, and just enjoy the show.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Here's the floater.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And we're playing about as much defense as they did there. Not nearly enough.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And he makes the first.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all three levels.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And that one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
The Hawks leading by 4. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From the arc, the rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Count that bucket. 6 points for LaMelo Ball.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
From outside the arc. No good on that one. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Atlanta Hawks. He's been a major threat from three-point range. Got 2 of them to fall in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this.
Thank you for joining us. And guys, Kyrie Irving has taken over in the first half.
He's been absolutely unconscious from downtown. The defense hasn't done enough to adjust, and he keeps dropping them in.
Yeah, they let it. And now to some other news. We've got some trades to talk. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, this team has... trusted him with this level of responsibility, and it's easy to see why.
And checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. They've got Zach LaVine all out there with Bowen. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Holmgren in at the 4. So it's the Hawks now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, you can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses too throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot. Guys, back to you.
The sky's the limit for him. Okay, thank you, Allie. And the technical free throw is good. And the Raptors with some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Levine. John Wall comes in for Bowen. And it's Collier in for Ball.
You know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Wall pass to Bol. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 6 assists in the game.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The Hawks leading. About 1 minute played here in the second half.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Here's Collier. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Hawks. Pass to Nowitzki. And shot on the way. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. No good on the three. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Wall against Irving. Wall attacking. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
Nobody near Irving. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Hamilton kicks to Irving. To the inside. Fires the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3. So, Tim, you ended your NBA career a little bit early because of knee problems, and at 34, you made the transition to broadcasting and have excelled so much. What has that journey been like?
Well, certainly, Kevin, I wish I could have played another handful of years, but you're right. The knee injury forced me into this line of work, and I'm blessed and grateful because I can stay connected to the game. I get to watch it every night with a front row seat, and hopefully I get to make people a little bit smarter about what they're watching.
Oh, you do, believe me. You definitely do. Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Levine's checked in for Bol. Bowen comes in for John Wall. And Ball subbed in for Collier. And he makes all 3.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And the Raptors making a change here. Edey's checked in. Holmgren with a screen on Irving. Here's Ball. And Ball slams it in.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Pass to Irving. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. Hacked on the shot. And he'll have 3 chances at the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Hawks have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And he hits the first of 3.
And so much to like about the shooting ability from Dirk. He has revolutionized the big guys stretching the floor.
good on the second free throw. And he nails the third.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Pass to Bowen. Outside Levine. Floats it up for Holmgren. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
The Hawks leading by 5. Now Granger. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
And the leadership Lopez gives this team really important. He's someone his younger teammates look up to.
Tony Allen's checked in for the Raptors.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Hawks. 17 points was their biggest margin. To the middle. Here's Nowitzki. And the rejection by Holmgren. For 3, Levine. And the 3 ball is good. Levine's got 8.
And Levine is a volume three-point shooter. Good to see him knock it down from deep.
In the corner, it's Hamilton. Granger outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Raptors have gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Lopez. Holmgren can't hit.
Well, that was a great challenge at the rim and a difficult adjustment to make.
Going inside. Stolen by Levine. For the lead. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And we all know what an incredible athlete Levine is, using those physical tools to draw the defense's attention.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Now a veteran in this league, Levine wants to compete for championships at this stage of his career.
Back to Irving. Nowitzki left side. Atlanta again missing. Toronto with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball's checked in for the Raptors.
Raptors substitution. Number 8. Another ball.
All with it. 16 points for him. Driving the ball.
Unreal.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Please give a big applause for your good stand.
Some changes here for the Raptors. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Zach Edey. And Bull Bulls come in for Levine. Foul for 3. Atlanta again missing. Toronto leading by 3. The drive-by ball. That misses off the backboard. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Wall dishes to Holmgren. Chalk up 2 there. Now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. That's to Lopez. Hamilton outside. Foul for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded.
Get up, LaMelo. These ball brothers can fly.
And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
Ball pass to Wembanyama.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
And they need to stay aggressive on defense so they can protect that lead with everything they've got.
They need this one. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
That's good from Hamilton.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Atlanta making some changes. Evans is checked in for Lopez. Thomas comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. And it's Dragic in for Irving. And then for Toronto, Lobo's checked in. And it's Collier in for John Wall. Takes it inside.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Hamilton the pass to Dragic. Back to Hamilton. That's it, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Here's Ball. Whoa! He flew in there. Wow!
Athleticism at its peak there from Ball.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
Dragic the pass to Divas. Powell for 3, and Ball sends it back.
Number 33, Danny Granger.
He gets it up. And he trains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And
the previous play is under review.
Shot again, and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need to replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the keeping the call is his. It was close, but he had not released it before the clock had expired.
Yeah, still better safe than sorry. I think they did the right thing to take another look at it, and if it's so close.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. We've got Danny Granger. Kyrie Irving is out there with Dragic. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Divac at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Raptors.
credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
Allen against Irving. There's the three. Rebound by the Raptors. Wembanyama, Raptors leading by 10. Now Powell. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Ball. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Dragic gets the bucket.
Nice move there by Dragic, navigating the paint well to find himself an open look.
Ball with it. Divac picks him up. Wembanyama, a screen on Divac. Ball kicks to Levine. Ranger with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 8. Outside Irving. Pass to Powell. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. Toronto's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Wembanyama outside. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Dragic kicks to Irving. Hawks passing it around. A nice shot by Granger.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Raptors leading by 8. Ball surveying the defense. Five to shoot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Ball. He can't hit that time. Hawks have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Dragic. Kicks it out to Granger. A second chance effort. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. For the Hawks, Brook Lopez is checked in for Divac. Nowitzki comes in for Norman Powell. And Hamilton subbed in for Irving. And then for Toronto, Edey's checked in for Wembanyama. Chad Holmgren comes in for Asar Thompson. And John Wall subbed in for Ball. Dragic against Wall. Bounce pass, Dragic. It's sent back by Edey. Offensive rebound, Lopez. And finally they hit one.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
Allen finds Wall. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Nowitzki. Levine against Dragic. Pass to Nowitzki. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Irving's checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Bowen's checked in. And so it's Atlanta with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Nowitzki with the screen on Levine. Just 4 to shoot. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Edey with a screen on Irving. And Wall. Here we go now. And Wall with the slam.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Yeah, when your lead guard is doing that, it just creates excitement.
Nowitzki with the screen on Levine. Granger dishes to Nowitzki over Levine. That one's good, and the Raptor lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Nowitzki.
A mid-range specialist. All Nowitzki needs is a little wiggle room, and he's going to let it go.
Wall, and he jams it in.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. Here's Irving. He nails it from 11.
Irving embracing the brightest lights.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Raptors. They've led by as much as 10. Edey with a screen on Irving. And Wall. Here we go now. Oh, the slam dunk.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Levine outside and stolen by Hamilton. With the floater, and the shot goes in.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs.
Rolling off the pig, Holmgren can beat you in a number of ways.
A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Moving against Wall. The basket is good.
And make no mistake, Irving wants the ball in his hands in these moments. His confidence is off the chart.
And Wall. Here we go now. Lopez with the steal. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Whenever he gets that close to the hoop, he finishes with authority.
Toronto's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the free ball here. Ball against Irving.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
The Hawks trail by 4. Wall with the steal. Oh, what a finish!
And that just may put the finishing touch on this one. Not at all a time to get sloppy with the ball. And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, this is one of those moments where everything is going to have to go your way.
And Benyama, he's checked in for Toronto. LaMelo Ball comes in for John Wall. Here's Nowitzki. Benyama rips down the rebound. Now Levine throws it. What an assist!
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Some changes for Toronto. Ball, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Thompson comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's John Wall in for Ball. Nowitzki fires. Another chance, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Irving against Wall, and he drives in. Oh, what a play inside. And that one really took the air out of this crowd.
Just like that. I mean, you could hear a pin drop in here.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. He drills the three.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
It's Wall with the drive. It's in! And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, John Wall.
Good times, it's gonna be some good times. Man, we used to pull up and let them fight at that hood time. Remember I used to when it was about that. It had a walk up trip and she get that much time.